players from all around Geelong. Tell you how
Welcome back. Well, as I said, we've got a great round of matches on this afternoon. Before we talk about those games, we've got a very special guest on the show, and he's one of the legends from the East Geelong Footy Club. They used to be called Eastern Suburbs, the Fabulous Eagles. They've got their big past players reunion day on there today at the Kevin O'Leary Oval in front of the big North Geelong, East Geelong clash there today. And of course I speak of Keith Scruncher Jamison. G'day, mate.
How you going, Dick? Good to be here again.
Good to have you on the footy show, mate, on a nice Saturday morning. Now, it's always a big occasion at North Geelong and East Geelong, but even bigger when you've got a fabulous reunion there of some of your old players.
Yeah, we're hoping to get around about 100 there today, which is a big effort for the club. We've been holding it for about the last 5-6 years, so every year it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, so we thought we'd turn it on for a big game today, so we thought we'd have a go at your Magpies.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, mate. I know you're sort of a shy, sort of a reserved type of bloke, but you've been around East Geelong for as long as I can remember, which is not long in terms of footy. I've only been around 30 years in local footy. But where did your affinity start with the East Geelong Eagles?
I was there around about 1972. My dad was a trainer there, and Richie used to tag along with him, and started from there, started playing juniors. Wasn't much of a footballer, so I became a trainer, a runner. I was a runner under Glenn Bow in the finals in the 70s, then became a president. So I've done everything, bar play, because I wasn't any good.
Unbelievable. They've given you a life membership by now, haven't they?
I had that quite a few years ago.
Yeah, I got somewhat embarrassed by that comment, mightn't I? Grubby, you got a couple of questions, or I know you have.
Yeah, well, actually, they said it was the players' reunion, so I take it you won't be going?
I'm the past official, so yeah, I will be there, mate, yeah.
He played for
It's players and officials, okay.
I played a grand total of 13.
Mate,
You don't mind?
you finished high last year, but not high enough. What's East Geelong done in the off-season to be able to bridge the gap between a couple of the top sides and play in a grand final?
Last year, we finished third, and I thought it was a big effort from the amount of injuries we had. Come this year, we've tried to rectify. We've recruited very, very well. Recruited a lot of younger players this year because we've been known as an older side. So that should hold us in good stead. We've probably recruited about 25 players this year.
Yeah, and those young players, you include Clayton Trotter in that, do you?
Yeah, young Clayton's going well. Yeah, burned the track down.
Mate, I do have to ask you, Jesse Mawson's gone.
Yes.
He was probably close to your best players. One of my favourite players. It's a big loss.
Big loss, Jesse, but one door shuts, another one opens for new players into the club, so hopefully we'll fill his spot.
And the big question is, there's been a few rumours floating around.
Here it comes.
And you're the one that's going to put paid to those rumours right now.
Right now.
Is Scrubber going to play any footy?
Totally confidential, Scruncher. We'll not go any further than this show.
Well, just between us three, I believe we'll play at some stage during the year.
Enough games to qualify for finals?
We'll make sure of that.
Okay.
Well, that's great to look forward to. What about Interleague? Any chance he'll make it for Interleague?
No, I think he's barking in the league, isn't he?
Oh, I don't know.
I think he is.
Now, the producer held a sign up and he said, I've got to ask you about your balls.
Me bowls.
Oh, bowls.
Bowls, mate.
Bowls. I couldn't read it properly.
Oh, you
this is a bit
idiot.
strange. Your bowls. What, are you a bit of a bowler?
Play long bowls at Eastern Park Bowls Club with a few other East boys. Kevin O'Leary plays there.
Are you a fast bowler or are you a spin bowler or what's that?
Pretty, sleight of the hand.
Sleight of the hand.
Had a very successful year at the club. 4 flags we won. Part of one of them. Played well myself too, I have to admit.
Oh, nothing like being a little bit
might as well.
Yeah.
He's Digger play there?
Digger Ryan, he plays there.
He's a pretty good bowler, isn't he?
He's a very good bowler and good at other things.
He'd want to be. He's a pretty ordinary footballer. Oh, he'll hate that. He'll hate that. He's actually a good footballer.
He talks well.
How'd you get on with... Obviously, I was going to take up bowls, but the trouble is apparently white makes you look fat, so I just gave that away. I'll stick with the slimming clothes. Now, where did we get on to bowls? It's a footy show.
Well, Fano poured it up.
Oh, I thought he was one.
Very versatile.
He's allowed to. He's a producer. Now, East Geelong this year, mate. You're off to a 50-50 sort of start. What do you reckon the chances are this year?
I just asked him that a minute ago.
I asked you about his players.
Yeah, look,
I'm asking you about the club now.
I think we'll be in the mix.
Yeah, again, say it again.
I think we'll be in the mix.
In the mix.
In the mix again.
Because you got plenty of recruits.
Plenty of recruits.
Yeah, one door opens, another one shuts. Yeah, we've heard it all.
But
I don't pay attention to everything you say.
But I think the league's getting tighter and tighter. Like we played in the league before the Easter break.
Yep.
Very, very impressed. Very impressed with the league. Young, fast running side. They will trouble a lot of sides, especially out there.
The goal-to-goal line at North Geelong, he said this on several occasions, or at least twice this year, after round 2 had been completed, that the North Geelong goal-to-goal line is as good as you get in the competition. What's your tactic to try to combat that goal-to-goal line?
The key is get it out of the middle, starve them. Or if not, send your ruckman down as a loose man in the back line. That's the only way to counter that, I think. That's what good sides are looking to do.
Okay. Now, tell me a little bit else about who's going to be there today. Some of the old players that a lot of people in local footy will say, oh, geez, I haven't seen him run around a paddock for a while. I mean, is the boss coming back? Neville Whitley, is he coming back?
I believe Neville flew in last Wednesday.
Just for the past players?
Just that, and then he's jetting back over to America. He watched a baseball game.
Unbelievable.
But yeah, Neville will be there. Guys like Bomber Campbell.
Bomber Campbell?
A blast from the past.
Ooh.
Ronnie Greenwood, ex-president.
Yep.
Lifetime footballer.
There'll be a few O'Learys running around somewhere.
Half the crowd will be O'Learys.
Yep.
Half the crowd will be O'Learys. The Sarahs have most likely rock up. Phil and Paul.
Oh, yep. Yeah, they're fair footballers in their day.
Yeah, very good footballers.
And no doubt Mrs. O'Leary will have a magnificent breast of chicken sandwiches
Chicken breast,
everybody to
yes.
have at half time.
Yeah, there'll be plenty to eat and plenty to drink.
Oh.
So if anyone is watching this morning, pop over to East and we'll certainly look after you.
I want to know what happened at Thompson. It was close and they looked like they were almost going to upset you, and then you've banged on about 13 goals in the last quarter.
Yeah, we kind of, I think a few of the boys have been watching too much TV and thought they were better than what they were. Tried to do too many handballs. Ricky had a quiet word to him at half time. Again at three-quarter time, the penny dropped, and away we went.
Hayden Graham looks all right.
Can be a very, very good footballer. The ball's delivered well to him, one-on-one. I don't think there's anyone in the comp can stop him.
Good on you, mate. Scrunch, thanks very much for coming to have that little interview with us. I'd like you to start with segment 3 if you can and help us out with some of the predictions this afternoon, because Grubby knows nothing about football and I'd like to get your opinion on some of the big games on this afternoon. Can you stick around?
Ask him how they'll go this year.
Now, shut up, idiot.
For the third time.
I'd love to, Dick. Not a problem.
Good on you, mate. Scrunch Janice, or Keith, a lot of people know him as a great legend of the East Geelong Footy Club. We're going to take a break and come back and talk about all the action on this afternoon. Back after this.
We are the Raiders from all around Geelong. I'm here to tell you how football is strong.